All right, this is Chemistry CP on December 8th, 2020, period 8. I wanted to introduce to you one of the reference sheets that I passed out for homework, or not for homework, for reference. This handout is called cations with multiple charges. Cations means it is positively charged. In a previous handout, we saw a list that showed zinc only hooks up with other elements so long as it can give away 2 electrons and always become a +2 charge, a 2 plus charge. Silver, one column to the left and one row down from zinc, a transition element, only hooks up with other elements so long as it can give away one and only one electron. Even though its electron configuration for zinc is 3d10, and for silver it's 4d9, these two elements have the quirk, shall we say, that zinc will only give away 2 electrons and silver will only give away 1 electron to hook up with other elements. Based on everything you've seen so far, you might expect copper to behave the same way as silver, meaning copper will only hook up with other elements so long as it only gives away 1 electron. Just based on where we see it on the periodic table and how we've seen the behavior of the alkaline earth metals, the halogens, the chalcogens. These guys have the same characteristic for the whole column. However, take a look at this handout with the title of cations with multiple charges. Up here at the top of the list is copper. And what this table is telling us is that copper, under some conditions, will only give up 1 electron, but under other conditions, 2 electrons. This button. All right. As I was explaining, copper, even though it is directly above silver on the periodic table, does not behave the way silver does. Silver says, I will only combine with one other element as long as I give away 1 electron. But this list, cations with multiple charges, shows copper is willing to give up just 1 electron, but under other conditions, it'll give up 2 electrons. How do we tell them apart? Well, that's a skill you acquire from the start. Now, how do we show it when we write it, when we name something? And the answer is they use Roman numerals. So if copper is in a situation where it has given up 1 electron, we would write it as copper with a Roman numeral 1. If copper is in a situation where it gave up 2 electrons, we would write that as copper Roman numeral 2. The Roman numerals indicate how many electrons that ion has given away. So here you see chromium 2, chromium 3, and sure enough, chromium 2 is a chromium with a 2 plus charge. Chromium 3 is chromium with a 3 plus charge. Iron can have 2 or 3 electrons given away. Cobalt, 2 or 3. Lead, 2 or 4 electrons. Roman numeral 4 is IV. Sn is tin. This is tin 2. This is tin 4. Tin 2, tin 4. Manganese can be +2 or +4. nickel plus 2 or plus 3. So you're beginning to see there are many possibilities for combining elements.